Hey friends, it's your buddy Keith, and I am here live again in the control room at the one and only Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. And today I've got probably the most exciting Gibson acoustic guitar we've ever had in the studio. This was owned by the one and only legendary British rock band the Darkness. And we just got it from Dan Hawkins, the guitarist of the band. This guitar has an insane history behind it. It was used throughout his entire career. The SJ-200 is like the best of the best. It's the flagship acoustic from Gibson. And this guitar has been used on really anything that you've ever heard the Darkness do acoustically. You've seen this guitar, along with millions of other people, in their famous Christmas time music video. This is the guitar Dan's playing in that video. And it's just a phenomenal, world-class instrument that's traveled the world. So, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, smash subscribe, come join our circle of friends. I'm going to show you up-close details of this guitar and many other guitars, if you stick around, here on the channel. There's about 10,000 of us right now. Subscribe to the channel. It's free, costs you nothing. And I think we're about 1,300 different guitars on here so far. So there's plenty for you to choose from. Let's talk about this one. All right. So Dan and I go back a few years where I had actually bought an amplifier off of him that he had over at his studio. And one of them is still lurking over here. Let me, where's that one? It's not this one, this is his Wizard. But over the years, we've just grown our friendship, and I've acquired a lot of his stuff. That's his old Diesel there. These are some Neve, I think 1057 Mike Priest from Trident Studios. That's his LA2A. We've just had loads of gear come out of his studio and migrate its way over to us. And recently, we ended up mixing on their new album, Motorheart. And this guitar over here is the Gibson Custom Shop 1960 60th anniversary that did all the guitars on that album. And we had just done a video of the bass, that did bass parts on the album. It's hiding over there in the rack. That's that white Fender Mustang. Well, I've been wanting this guitar for a long time. I didn't even realize this was the Gibson, the guitar that he used in that famous song and music video. So it was just my lucky day when he finally decided to do a deal with me. And now it lives here at Essex Recording Studios. It's so exciting. This particular one is, they're not all made the same. And let me get it out of its case here. This one has really good flaming to the back and sides. Very intense, a lot of depth to it. The inlays on this rosewood fretboard really pop. I'm going to try and get the lighting adjusted here so you can see it. Yeah, look at how much bling there is to those inlays. And also, just look at this gorgeous rosewood. You can see a lot of texture to it. And then, of course, you've got the mother of pearl Gibson and crown, or I can't remember what they call this thing. Hit me up and refresh my memory in the comment section. Let me know what they call this icon here. But yeah, they look great. And again, you can see all of the intense flaming and figuring in the maple there. Just in the lighting, because we got a lot of funky lights going on up there and up there. Fishman pickup installed. You've got the giant handlebar mustache bridge that you get on the SJ-200 with the mother of pearl inlays. This is, I guess before they started doing a standard custom shop model in a studio. This is the full-blown, full binding around the neck. The mother of pearl handlebar mustache. This is top spec that you could get. It's a 2002. If we look inside there, you can see the serial numbers 01442, that's making it 2002, 027, and I guess it's the 27th guitar built on the 144th day of 2002. That's my understanding from the serial number breakdown. You've got double binding back in top, and also this very distinctive truss rod cover. I'm not sure if it's original or not, but I noticed it in the Christmas video. It's just very, very thick white there around the bell. And that's one of the dead giveaways for this guitar in the music video. The pickup was added after the fact. Now, this is my favorite part on these guitars, because some can be quite lame, to be honest with you, and others can just have really awesome flame necks like this and the headstock. Yeah, I love it. Huge fan of quilted maple, flame maple. Let's just say bring it all on. As you can see, this has just got it going for days and days and days. Really a good one. I'll have to ask Dan if he handpicked this or if he just happened to get a good one when it came to him. But they obviously have a long relationship with Gibson. It's all they play. Gibson and then Marshalls. We've got one guitar we just showed you on the YouTube channel, which was a Fender Troublemaker that belonged to Dan. And that was a very limited guitar where Fender made a mahogany Les Paul in the shape of a Telecaster. And then Dan had his customized by Andy Guyton, who does restored Brian May's original guitar from Queen and is the exclusive builder for Brian May's Red Special guitars. Those are about £10,000 price, British pound sterling. It's like $14,000 if you want one. So that was like a rare departure from the Gibson brand from them recently. But yeah, they go back a long ways. Yeah, this is as far as acoustics go, man, this really takes the cake. There's not much. We do have another Gibson that was used on like the Cat Stevens records and was used on the first British album and songs to ever chart on the billboards. But aside from that, this one's definitely the most exciting acoustic. I'm pretty happy about this one for sure, guys. Other than that, I mean, it is just a really, really beautiful SJ-200. There is a bit of crazing kind of throughout the body, and I would attribute that to the fact, on one hand, it's weeks away from being 20 years old, but it's a 20-year-old guitar that's toured the world, you know. I mean, I think they toured the world with Lady Gaga. There's, just on the case, we see, where is it? Sweden there, June. Australia, UK tour. That's the last one they did before lockdown. And Stone Gods is actually the band that Dan did, the remaining guys did from the Darkness when Justin took his hiatus. So not only the guitar from the Darkness, but also from the other band that was created in the interim years. Very, very cool piece of British rock and roll history, and not something you can get just any old day of the week. I'm going to go put it back in its case now. We are going to put this up for sale at some point. It's going to be very expensive, as you can imagine. There's just nothing like it, you know. I get that maybe in your country, the Darkness might not be the most prominent rock band, but here in the UK, they hold a special place in the hearts of 65 million Brits. And, you know, their Christmas song, Christmas songs are huge in the UK. It's a big, big deal. I mean, they've done, what's that movie with, what's his face? That is about doing, there's a couple British Christmas movies and just good movies about doing Christmas songs, like Bill Nighy, where he's a washed up guy doing a Christmas song. And then another one with, why do I always forget this actor's name? He played the Prime Minister. And anyway, where he's living off his dad's residuals from writing a Christmas song, and then he ends up hanging out with this kid. And yeah, but as you can see, the Brits have a special place for Christmas songs, and the fact that this one was so famous and is still played every year at Christmas in this country, and that this is the guitar that's responsible for it in the video. Yeah, it's definite. There's definitely gonna be some interested parties in this one. So yes, I'm gonna stop rambling now. It will go up for sale to help support the expansion of the studio. And if you've been watching the studio for the past 4.5 years, you'll have noticed we've been working tirelessly 7 days a week. That's why we have 1,300 guitars on the channel here, to really try and put the UK back on the map here, especially here in Southend and Essex, as a major place for people from around the world to come play, record rock, really all music, especially rock music. And it's instrument sales like this that have helped propel us and really rapidly enhance the trajectory of not only ourselves, but the artists we work with and the quality of the music that we've been able to help them put out. So if you are interested in this, get in touch. It will eventually find its way over to the EssexRecordingStudios.com website. It'll go on our Reverb shop, reverb.com. Love those guys. And also on eBay. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've got a good idea of what the Darkness's famous, iconic Gibson SJ-200 looks like up close and in person. And in the meantime, we're probably going to enjoy recording a bit with it here until it finds a new home somewhere, who knows, in the world. Alrighty then. I'll catch you later. We've also got this Gibson coming up next. This is the 1960 version 2 custom shop 60th anniversary. This was used to record all the guitars on their Motorheart album that just got released. And that too will be going up. And in the meantime, we'll do a video to show you all the ins and outs and up close details of that one. If you want to see more Darkness gear, just look on the channel. You can use the search bar. Search the Darkness. You'll see a lot of the other cool stuff that we have. And like I said in the long video I did, that's about 20 minutes long, a lot of this cool outboard gear all came from Dan and the band. And it's just been awesome to have it here and to carry the torch and have this gear still making awesome music in 2021 leading into 2022. Bravo. All right, guys, I got to go. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. So I'll catch you all soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. And follow us on all the socials, at Essex Recording Studios. Don't be afraid to get in touch if you've got any questions, comments, concerns, love letters, hate mail. I'll take it all. All right, guys, take it easy. More guitar videos coming up after this.